Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something that keeps you alive every single second, even while you're sleeping. Yes, we're talking about the human respiratory system. Have you ever stopped to think about what happens when you take a breath? How does oxygen travel from the air into your bloodstream? And what really happens inside your lungs? In the next few minutes, you're going to discover how your body turns every breath into life. Air enters through the nose or nasal cavity, where it is filtered and warmed. It then passes through the pharynx and into the larynx, also known as the voice box. Next, air travels down the trachea, or windpipe, which carries it into the lungs. The trachea divides into two bronchi, one for each lung. Inside the lungs, the bronchi branch into smaller bronchioles. At the end of these tiny tubes are millions of alveoli, tiny air sacs where oxygen enters the blood and carbon dioxide leaves the body. Below the lungs is the diaphragm, a muscle that contracts to help you breathe in and relaxes to help you breathe out. And that's how your respiratory system keeps you alive with every breath. The cells of the body need energy for all their metabolic activities. Most of this energy is derived from chemical reactions, which can only take place in the presence of oxygen, O2. The main waste product of these reactions is carbon dioxide, CO2. The respiratory system provides the route by which the supply of oxygen present in the atmospheric air enters the body, and it provides the route of excretion for carbon dioxide. The condition of the atmospheric air entering the body varies considerably according to the external environment. Example: it may be dry, cold and contain dust particles, or it may be moist and hot. As the air breathed in moves through the air passages to reach the lungs, it is warmed or cooled to body temperature, moistened to become saturated with water vapor, and cleaned, as particles of dust stick to the mucus which coats the lining membrane. Blood provides the transport system for O2 and CO2 between the lungs and the cells of the body. Exchange of gases between the blood and the lungs is called external respiration, and that between the blood and the cells internal respiration. But how do we get oxygen from the air to our body cells and get carbon dioxide out? Let's follow the journey of a breath of air, starting with the moment you inhale. Air enters the body through the nose and mouth, where it is filtered and warmed. Air then passes through the trachea and the two primary bronchi. These structures are held open by rings of cartilage. Each bronchus then branches many times into bronchioles, terminating at tiny air-filled sacs called alveoli. Oxygen and carbon dioxide are exchanged at the alveoli. The process involved in the exchange of these gases is called diffusion. How does diffusion occur? Carbon dioxide, a waste gas, moves from the blood into the alveoli to be exhaled. Oxygen then moves from inside the alveoli across the walls and into the blood. This oxygen is used for respiration by the body's cells. To recap, the human respiratory system plays a vital role in keeping us alive. Its main function is to move fresh air into the body while removing waste gases. When we breathe in, oxygen enters the lungs. When we breathe out, carbon dioxide, a waste gas, is removed from the body. This exchange of gases happens in tiny air sacs called alveoli. The alveoli are specially designed to do this job efficiently. They have very thin walls, which allow gases to pass through easily. They have a moist surface, which helps oxygen dissolve before moving into the blood. And they have a large surface area, giving more space for gas exchange to happen quickly. Because of these adaptations, the alveoli are perfectly built to support life with every single breath we take. And that's how the human respiratory system keeps our bodies supplied with oxygen every moment of the day. Health disclaimer: this video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not intended to replace professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult a qualified healthcare provider regarding any questions you may have about your respiratory health or medical condition. Do not ignore professional medical advice because of something you have seen in this video. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching and learning with me. I truly appreciate your time and support. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more educational and science-related content. Make sure you press the bell icon so you never miss an update whenever I upload a new video. Your support helps this channel grow and keeps the learning going. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.